Just to wait, ma'am.
Mm.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How about you? Thank you for asking.
Okay, sounds good. How's your life, ma'am?
Life is going
How's your
extremely. Yes, yes. You were saying something.
Okay, yes, of course. I am Kamini Singh. I am from Meerut district of Uttar Pradesh and I have done post graduation in English and nowadays I am learning this language and I am mother and I am YouTuber also and nowadays I was very busy for family function. You know that. So
I,
it's all about.
I don't know that actually. You're telling me, na? Okay, so my name is Rekha Sharma. I'm connecting you from city of Faridabad. And if you talk about my expertise, then I'm BCom, BA, and CTET qualified from Delhi. And yes, my fascinating facts of life is yoga and meditation and little bit to dance. I'm also a YouTuber. And apart from this, if you talk about my family, then I'm living with my three beautiful souls, one my husband, and I have a twin baby. One is a baby boy, one is a baby girl. That's me all about.
Okay, sounds good. So, ma'am, nowadays, what are steps to learn English language? What
What?
are you doing? Uh, what method uh, to learn English language? What are you doing?
What I'm doing. Actually, that depend on the person to person, first of all. That vary person to person. Right? First, we actually need to find out what are the gray areas. Right? First, we rectify the gray areas, and after that, we need to work on that gray areas. Like, and you need to identify your level of English. If you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate, if you're an advanced, right? Once you identify your level, after that, you identify your gray areas where you are lagging behind. Once you identify your gray area, then you need to work on that. For instance, if person is a beginner, if person is a beginner and he's not able to form a simple sentences, then he and she need to work on their simple sentences. He and she need to frame as many as sentences taking any particular word. For example, I have a mobile here, right? So he and she need to frame the sentences as many as on mobile. That's he and she learn how to frame the sentences. And second thing, if the person is facing problem that he's not able to find out the word, he's struggling for the word, then he and she need to work for the vocabs. Then
Yes,
he
ma'am,
and
you are
she
right.
need to keep himself on the practice mode because practice makes a man perfect.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I feel it. Actually, many people says that for English language to learn English language, reading, speaking is the best part. Are the best part to
Mhm.
learn English. So you can tell me best suggestion for me to learn English language. What is the best part to learn English language according to
That
you?
that depend on the interest of the person, first of all, because whenever you are learning something, first you need to develop that habit, first you need to create that interest on that particular thing. For example, if you are talking about the English language, language can be learned by different method. There is not a particular method to learn this language, right? You can learn this language by observatory skill also, by looking at something. You can learn this language by reading skill. You can learn this language by reading, speaking, writing skill. But the most important thing, what is your interest? What is your choice? Right?
Yes,
First, you need to identify that choice. First, you need to identify that interest. Like, for example, I have an interest that I believe that I'm a good observer and I can listen a lot. When I listen a lot, I learn a lot. So
yes,
I need to work on my listening skill. So that's
yes.
how I am improving. If you have that particular interest on particular skill, then you focus on that particular skills.
Yes, ma'am. And according to me, listening part and the speaking part is the are the best part to learn English language. Speaking comes by speaking, you know. English is fluted with common sense. So
It is
listening
like
and speaking is the best part.
yes, it is like a byproduct. If you are listening something, then you can speak also. When you are listen, you can repeat it. When you will listen, when you will repeat it, and you will learn it, your brain will memorize it. That is a byproduct. So
Yes.
why you are learning this language? What is your motive behind it?
Okay. Actually, ma'am, I am very passionate about of this English language from my childhood. And before my marriage, I was a private teacher. So I
Mhm.
teach all, you know, at home tuition and at school. So I am very interested to learn English language. And
Okay.
nowadays, I teach to my daughter and my
Mhm.
son.
Okay.
So and
Great.
you know, ma'am, English, English is very important for
Mhm.
every person. You know,
Yes.
it is global language. You know.
Mhm. Yes, absolutely. This language is accepted globally and it is a worldwide language. So we need to focus on that if you want to grow more and if you want to, you know, set a goal for yourself and you want to unlock the many opportunity towards your future goals, then you need to work on that and you need to engross yourself into this language. Yes, indeed.
And English language helps to us. You know, we go to our children's school. You know,
Mhm.
every are written in mobile total
Mhm.
English language. So it is very useful for every
Mhm.
parents. You
Mhm.
can understand easily.
Yes, yes. You know, the communication is, and the method of teaching is also English, right? When you are dropping any message, then it is also in English. So everywhere is English.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, one thing I noticed, you know, every medicine are written in English. You
Of
know.
course, of course, medical language is English. We can't change into the Hindi language. So because this language, as I told you, that worldwide accepted. So medical terms is English. We can't change it to the Hindi. So English though is written over there. It's on the medicine box. It's required. It's mandatory.
Yes, we have knowledge about this language so we can understand easily, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes.
every person and everybody wants to learn English language. So I'm
Mm.
learning this language.
Great, great, great.
So
Okay.
ma'am, before you know, my call, what was you doing before my call? What was you doing?
What was I doing? I was reading something actually.
Okay.
I was reading, or I think I was listening some podcasts because, as I told you, that I always work for my listening skill. Because when I listen a lot, it always get memorized in my brain. I don't need to put extra efforts to learn something, and I immerse myself and engross myself into the listening, and that's how I am improving this language. And yes,
Yes, ma'am. Your speaking level is good, ma'am. I noticed.
thank you so much for your kind
So ma'am,
words. Hmm.
okay. So are you YouTuber, ma'am? Are
Yes,
you
I'm
YouTube?
a YouTuber. Yes, I'm a YouTuber.
And what's channel name, ma'am?
My channel name is English with RVS.
Okay.
Okay, so how have you been, or I mean, how much time you spent on your YouTube? What do you do? I mean, what kind of data you are consuming on YouTube? How you are learning
Only
through YouTube?
yes, yes. Only 1 hour because,
Okay.
ma'am, I have two very naughty children. So I am not managing my time. It's my problem. It's my compulsion that. So and I live in joint family. So it is
Mhm.
very difficult for me manage my time.
But if you are living in the joint family, it's bit relaxed that your kids, is can go with your can go with their grandparents. They can stay with their grandparents. That's how you can sneak out some time for yourself. Like I'm in a nuclear family, right? And I have a
Yes,
twin baby, and my twin babies are 7.5 years old. So of course, I can understand your problem also, because I'm also in the same problem. Because handling two kids together is a bit difficult. But if you talk about the joint family, extended family, then it becomes a bit relaxed. You have many helping hands at home.
yeah, ma'am. I can understand. Sometimes it's beneficial
Mm-hmm.
joint family, but sometimes some problem create.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Yeah, there is always two aspects of life. There is always positive and negative. There is always two sides of life, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That depend on you how you can use it. If you are using for your productivity work, and if you are just wasting the time, so that totally depend on you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can understand. So, ma'am, what is aim for your future?
What is my aim for the future? Okay, my aim is like that. First of all, like you told that you are passionate about this language, so do I. I'm also passionate for this language. I have started my journey of communication skills 4 months back, right? And I want to learn this language the more I can. I want to engross myself into this language the more I can. And I want to be a good speaker in terms of spontaneity. If any topic is coming in front of me, I'll be able to speak on that topic. So I
Yes,
want
ma'am.
that position for myself. That is my aim. And I know I will grab that once in my life.
Okay, sounds good. So, ma'am, I'm very thankful to your connected me. So next time, next topic we will discuss. Okay.
Sure, 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 sure. Okay, whenever you are going to upload this video, tag to my channel also, right?
Oh, sure,
You can
ma'am.
up, you can upload this video, because I'm not going to upload the video, because same video we can't upload.
Yes, ma'am. I know.
So you can upload, and thank you so much connecting with me. Keep practice, keep learning.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Have a nice time.